Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. Just recently did a review for Firefly. During that video, I discovered something that was relatively upsetting, and I made a video about it. It's basically the bad torso floppingness of my figure. And I wanted to get out there and get everyone to know what's happening with my figure, and hopefully it was a production run and you guys did not experience it. Unfortunately, it wasn't just me, it was a lot of us collectors. And I want to go ahead and thank everybody for commenting down on that video and getting the word out, because I know there's a lot of collectors that are Mint and Boss collectors and probably wasn't aware of this. And it may affect you as a Mint and Boss collector, and it may not, because if you're not opening it, but knowing that your figure in your boss is potentially, defective, which is, in my opinion, may bother you. So I just wanted to take this second to thank you guys so much for commenting and getting the word out and sharing. I appreciate that very much. Letting each other know, that's fantastic. That's what we do this for. But as I did that video, it irritated me so bad, I kind of just put the figure down, walked away from it, because, I was kind of upset, because as many of us, I think, this was one of the most sought after figures that we wanted, because we wanted a retro style Firefly versus the Cobra Island one, which I didn't really like the aesthetics of it, but it was pretty cool for what it was. So today I kind of pick up the figure because I got my figure at Big Bad Toy Store, and I'm so excited to get him and the other ones that like Low Light and my Vipers and stuff like that. But so just so you know how Big Bad Toy Store handled it was, I emailed them, they emailed me back. They want me to make a video. Ironically, right? They want me to make a video to show them so they can understand what's happening. Me emailing them saying, hey, my Firefly's torso is flopping around like a fish. It just moves around, without any effort. I would like to see if this is a replacement. To get a replacement, because at the time when I was, knee-jerk reaction was like, I want a new one. I paid $25.99 for this. I want, a replacement. I want a perfect figure. And obviously knowing that's not their fault. But, now that I see that this is probably a production run issue, they would make a video demonstrating the floppiness, I guess. So I got to do that and see what they do. But if you order yours from Big Bad Toy Store, that's what will probably happen. Now, getting back to the reason I made this video, I hope you guys are still listening, because I'm just sharing my experience. This is kind of a rarity for me. Usually just, but still a little upset about it. I know it's a toy, but, we all love G.I. Joe. And I'm trying not to use profanity, because to keep this a respectful video. But, so I picked him up here, and wanted to take a look at him and dive deeper into what's going on. So whatever you do, if your figure's flopping around like this, and I barely can move it, and does it. And whatever you do, see the belt, don't move the belt. You're just going to get more unhappy and more frustrated with Hasbro and this mold. Let's do this and show you what this video is actually about. This is the root cause of this figure. So I noticed, I picked it up and I was like, okay, well, the belt's too high. I want to see if I can clean him up a little bit, get his straps where they need to be, get him, proportioned correctly. And then actually, believe it or not, it's an angle thing too, to see this thing. I barely touch him like I am. But straight on, he flops around. And then if you look here, look at this is what I'm trying to show you. Look at the gappage here. Yeah, I know there's supposed to be clearance for the waist swivel and for the movement, but man, there's a huge. I could take a pair of scissors, for example, which is these things, and I can shove them down in there. And that's how much gappage is in there. No, and the smooth plastic doesn't help. But I mean, just overall the aesthetics, it's this ugliness. I mean, you have to, if you want your belt down where it belongs, it's ridiculous. So, I'm trying to get the better angle. It's really hard to camera because I can, move it in different directions for it because I have it in hand. But you can see that's how terrible that is. I mean, here's the back. There's the side. It's just almost like it's ready to fall off or something. And you can actually see the round. This is just pure roundness on a blow. I usually call this like a T-frame type joint. You turn it upside down, it's kind of like a T. But it's just ridiculous. I mean, no, does any of the G.I. Joe figures actually have this particular part? I mean, this is retarded. So, yeah. So I started digging in a little bit more. Starting to wonder what's going on, because here's low light. We have figures that are pretty much your mold plastic. You can see how he has some gappage, but it's quite small. And it has to be on two of the most anticipated figures that I want. I mean, you can see the difference in the gappage there. He just wants to fall over. So when I'm producing figures like this, sculpted, and then you bring in your wiper, and it has, a vest on it. This vest is pretty much probably holding that, if that's happening in these figures, into place. So you're not going to get that, because you can't really utilize that joint because of the vest, obviously. And obviously, I don't think you can take these vests off without this symbol. Maybe? Can you take these off? I don't think so. Just a symbol in the figure. I take the arms and the head off to get the vest off, which I'm not interested in doing that. I don't want to know, basically, if this is happening to any figures. If we get figures with vest, I think that's why I create vest. Help keep that stability where we need to be. It just feels like a nice solid figure. But I wanted to do a follow-up video because of it. It took a whole day just to walk back to this thing and want to look at it and then discover, the other aesthetic and the visuals of his waist. It just irritates me even more, and I should have left it alone. But okay, just wanted to bring that up, guys, and show you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you guys in our next review.